Okay, so let me help some of you truthers out there have a little bit of hope. Okay, now as a Christian, I know that this place will pass by, and there's a new place coming, which is heaven for us Christians. And for those criminals and for those that are breaking God's law willfully, there's a place for them too of torment. But let's stay in the present, in the here and now for a moment. As I walk around, and I grew up in San Diego, I look around my surroundings and I've seen some strange stuff in the past. But I look at like Germany clips of Hitler and other parts of the world in the present time. The Illuminati, they're not going to get it going here in America. I don't care how many creeps are secretly infiltrating the public. The public, for the most part, are not going to buy into it. They're not going to dress up in a swastika and start committing treason against the people. Especially because this generation is well aware of Hitler and history. So even if you get all the creeps together, this place is huge. They're not going to occupy anything. If you people are worried about martial law, checkpoints, I used to be worried about martial law too. Let's use another scenario. Let's say they roll out a whole bunch of drones, millions of drones, and they just start shooting everybody, right? Different scenario. You know what will happen when the rest of the world sees that go down and you get a panic of 6 billion people? Let's just say 1 billion is in on it, which I doubt seriously, but let's just say hypothetically 6 billion are good and 1 billion is bad. We outnumber them. I mean, you can say you're going to ride a tiger until you get on top of that tiger and try to ride it. I don't care how much weapons they got, how much AI, how much autopilot. They're not going to win 6 billion angry people. Besides that, remember the number one key past all that surpasses all that, is we have God on our side. God. Now, yes, the Bible does say the saints will be overpowered, but that already took place. The Crusades. Hello. Okay, it says that he'll force the beast gets struck, and I did my studies, and I really do believe the beast, the first beast, was the papacy. How do you say that? Papacy. And the second beast is the papacy. It's going to heal. I don't know if it's to America or whatever. There's all these different. But let's say it does force everyone to receive a mark. You think they're going to be able to force a microchip in everybody? No, there's something more sinister going on where they're going to force people to receive a mark. It's more of a spiritual thing. Microchip's probably part of it, but you got to think spiritually. If your heart is with God, okay, this is a mark that's going to, this is the worst judgment in the Bible. The mark is going to be the worst judgment. If you read the Bible, the worst judgment is when those who receive the mark, God considers that a huge violation. And they get the worst judgment of all the people in the past. So obviously it's something more spiritual. It's not just a microchip. God's not going to just send people to hell for a microchip. It's something more spiritual. The microchip might be part of it to buy and sell, tracking, but it's something more sinister. Some people like Steve Quayle believe it's DNA manipulation, where we get the blood of the fallen angels. Now, let's say he's right. Well, if your heart's with Christ and you've chosen Christ, you got nothing to fear, my dear. Because if your heart's with Christ, he'll supernaturally protect you. Okay? Christ is all-knowing. Imagine what you know. Imagine what I know. Imagine what everyone knows. And then multiply that by 50 trillion. You're still not understanding the point. It's bigger than that.